Hey everyone, I'm MacGyver, and welcome to a little something, sort of fun, sort of different. Finals week is upon me here at USD, so things are a little different. That's why videos aren't coming out as normal, and things are a bit more hectic and a bit slower for the moment. So I thought, well, I know something really quick and easy that I can do that maybe you guys will be interested in, and to help celebrate my friend Zach getting his 100th subscribers on YouTube a couple weeks ago. I meant to do this a little closer to then, but it slipped my mind as emergencies came up that I had to take care of. So, yeah, what I thought I would do is, much like my friend Zach is now revamping his, I thought I would show you guys my own EDC, or Everyday Carry, as it is known in the I don't know, the survival world? I'm not really sure where it originated from, but yeah, it's just an acronym that people have done. So I thought, hey, I thought maybe I'd show you guys what I usually have on me. So let's check it out. So firstly, obviously you can't see the phone itself because that's what I'm recording with. It's an iPhone 5S, I believe, and it always has one of these two covers on it. Mainly this one, this Sherlock Doctor Who compilation one, just because it's very thin, it fits right around there. It has a couple little dents around it, so it's a little loose. But otherwise, I have this Lego one, which was the first one I had, which has this little tripod that I have on it, so it can sit at an angle if I want to. This is what I used to do for videos, that I would just set my phone down and things like what I had at Iowa. It's very useful. Otherwise, I always have on me 4 writing utensils: a blue, a red pen, a black, and this is one of those that have the hexagonal sides to it, otherwise known as a frindle, for those of you who are familiar with the Andrew Clements book. This is my favorite black pen, and I love it. It fits so nicely in your ear when it's not in your pocket or your hand. I love it. Then a mechanical pencil, just because, yeah, it's so much easier to have with you versus a regular pencil, just because you have to keep sharpening it, and the erasers on those can vary depending on the temperature, whereas this way you don't need to sharpen it, and it's always full up on lead. Although I do prefer a number 2-ish type pencil, an actual sharpening one for like drawing. Otherwise, more this semester, I've also been carrying around a highlighter. It was green until it fell in class and mysteriously disappeared into the void of space, apparently. Just a highlighter for highlighting in my textbook, just because it just makes it so much easier to know what you're talking about, what's important, and helps highlight definitions. Get it? Pun. I always carry around a notebook. This one has been duct taped together because I used it a couple years ago and then sort of threw it aside because the cover had come off. So now I've taken it off, and now, yeah, I write all of my thoughts and stuff on there when I have it on me. Then, of course, there's my wallet, this Superman v Batman one I got from Loot Crate. It's nice and thin and everything in there. Of course, no cash because I'm a college student. I ain't got no money. Then there's my keys, which originally is my room key and my mail key. And then this little South Dakota little keychain thing that I got to sort of weigh it down in my pocket. That way it would sort of stay there. And I don't wear it all the time, only because if it's really hot or warm out, then it sort of gets a little irritated. But I do wear a watch, and that's not the right time, in case you're wondering. I believe the battery has died in it, so I need to get that fixed. But it is a leather strap, very nice, nice to wear, very simple as well. It was like $10 at Target, I think, if that. Couple other things is I always wear my promise ring that I got from my girlfriend and I, Brooke. So I'm always wearing that to, yeah, sort of show her the promise I made to her, as well as this necklace that I've made for her and myself with this, yeah, 2x3 curved Lego brick, which many of you know, when you cock it at an angle, place another one at the opposite sort of angle on it, it makes a heart. So I'm always wearing those two things on me at all times. Other things, mainly for school purposes, is I always carry a flash drive on it. This one is 16 gigabytes, which, yeah, I have like 100 or so documents on it. Barely even used up 1 gig. It's very useful, only because if you think you might need something later, do it. If it's on a school computer, always copy it. You can always come back to it. Or, yeah, for those students who think, oh, I can get it done in class and don't, you can work on it outside of class and go back in when you have time to get it done. I also carry this very nice water bottle that I got from Walmart for like $1. And yeah, it's really nice to stay hydrated with. I always have this on me somehow. Just because, yeah, water is good to drink. I drink at least 3 of these a day. It's been more 4 to 5 the past couple days. Just because it's good to drink a lot of water. It's very healthy for you. None of that pop, sugary stuff, which is, yeah, not so good for you. So, water is good. I really like this. I don't know the exact size of it. It's really hard to see on the bottom because it's so transparent. Otherwise, headphones, I have these wonderful iFrog headphones. Blue color is my preferred preference. It's really nice because, yeah, it's more of a thinner one versus like a rounded cord, so they don't tingle up as much. And I like the hardened earpieces that you put inside of your ear. I don't like the rubber caps. I don't like how they feel. I like the harder ones. And this one also has the wonderful little microphone thing attached to it, so I can talk to people with them plugged into my phone. Really nice. Then of course my sunglasses, which I basically wear at all hours of the day, whether it's raining, storming, cloudy, or 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes I'm wearing them just because I like the way they feel. I like wearing them, and yeah. Otherwise, usually in a bag or in a coat pocket, I have some sort of Rubik's Cube for me to fidget with. Before it was the normal 3x3, but lately it's been this 5x5. Not a Rubik's brand because this moves way too smoothly for Rubik's brand, but yeah, a cube just to keep my mind going and walks in between classes and everything, to try and do it one-handed, though doing it this one-handed takes a long time. Otherwise, I have some sort of reading material with me, some sort of book. I've been trying to get back into that besides my regular reading, and for me right now that is Star Wars Ahsoka by E.K. Johnston. I haven't actually started it yet, I just picked it up recently, but highly recommended by my friend Micah Bilby, so looking forward to reading that. Otherwise, for those couple rare occasions where I'm doing something like Pokemon Go and it takes up a lot of battery life, I have an external battery pack that I can use, which it's supposed to have about 15 hours stored in it. It takes a long time to recharge, but it doesn't always feel like it lasts that long. And then of course a smaller, like 2-foot cord, just because my other white one is like 5 foot, and that's like so unpractical to have on me. So yeah guys, that is my EDC, my everyday carry, all of those items. Some of them, like I said, are like in a backpack or a laptop case that I carry around with me to classes, just because I don't always have a cube or a book like in my back pocket or in my coat. So there's usually in there, but they're always on my person. I have it pretty much every day that I go outside of my room, basically. So yeah, I thought I'd do that, something a little fun. Definitely not like my friend Zach's, definitely a lot fewer knives and stuff, but they just haven't been something that I've needed to get for school, just because they're not like quote unquote allowed, but they're not like preferred to have on campus. You don't really need them, to where like the stuff my friend Zach does and everything, like it makes more sense. Whereas me personally, not so much. So bit of a difference between him and I, but yeah, so thank you guys also very much. If you haven't and you're a fan of this channel, go ahead and in the comments below, go check out my friend Zach's channel. Go like his videos, subscribe to him if you want to, if you like his content. Go help him out. We're all friends here on the great world of YouTube. So yeah, otherwise, comment down below what you guys think, what you guys usually have on yourself, and yeah, tell your master goals out there. Stay bricky, keep building, and I'll see you all next time.